Bonjour friends, my name is Pauline and I go by that alt mom on the internet. I like to talk about all things style, whether it's fashion, beauty, and I include a little bit of my life in there as well. Today we are talking about things that I loved, that made me happy this February. So we don't need any other intro, let's start. The first item I'm actually wearing right now, it is this The Couples sweater. I love the stripes, the different textures in the knit. I found it secondhand on Vestiaire Collective. If you're not familiar, Vestiaire Collective is a platform where people like you and I can sell secondhand clothes. There are very luxurious brands like Dior, Chanel, Vuitton, but there's also like Free People, The Couples, things that are more affordable, not cheap. Like you won't find any like heavily fast fashion shit like Shein, and I just adore the platform. I have a referral code that I pop in on the screen and I'll put in the description down below. It's not an influencer thing. Vestiaire Collective has no idea that I exist yet. It's just something that every user has. I double checked. If you do use my code, you get 20% off your first purchase with a max discount of $50, and I get 20% off a future purchase as well. You don't have to use it. I'll just put it here in case you find something. Anyway, I've bought a bunch of things on Vestiaire, and this is the last, I think it's the last thing that I purchased. I really like it. I wear it all the time. Like right now, my I don't know what to wear combo is my Mary Wyatt pants that I talked about last month, so I'm not gonna mention them again this month, but they're still a favorite, with this sweater, either a shirt like I did today, or like a plain black or white t-shirt underneath, because where the stripes are this lighter color, I'm pretty sure it's mohair, so it's kind of see-through. So like now, because I have a white shirt on, it looks a lot brighter, but sometimes I put a black t-shirt on and it looks like more of a darker gray. It is a little bit cropped. It hits just at the top of my hip bones, so pretty much where my pants sit anyway. So on me, it's the perfect length. I adore it. Again, a very good find on Vestiaire. I'm gonna start incorporating a few things in my favorites that are not fashion or beauty. I've been really liking the Liquid Death Sparkling Energy in this flavor Scary Strawberry. I'm not typically a big energy drink person, but this is strawberry. Strawberry is my favorite fruit. I adore their Rest in Peach iced tea. And so when I saw this strawberry, I was like, oh sure, I'll give it a try. And what I like, and like probably what got me in the way they market it, is like it's not, it says on here, on extreme caffeine, and it says it's equal to a cup of coffee. So like right now it's 4 as I'm drinking this, like almost 4:30. Sometimes like when I need a little pick me up during the day, and I know that it's not gonna affect my sleep tonight at all. It doesn't really affect me in any negative way, and it tastes really good, and it's only 5 calories, which is great. There's 0 sugar. The caffeine is naturally sourced from coffee beans, but it doesn't taste like coffee at all because I hate coffee. There's essential vitamins and L-theanine, I don't know what that is. There's no sucralose or aspartame. I don't know, I say aspartame because I'm French, but I don't know how you pronounce it. No artificial colors or dyes. It tastes really good, and I'm happy to drink it. And the fact that it's only 5 calories, I feel like I'm treating myself to like something else. It's just water, because water is a bit boring sometimes. But I'm not like chugging hundreds of calories in something that's like overly sweet or anything. I really like this. I don't have a lot of beauty products this month, but the first one would be this perfume from The Clone. It's the number 23 Lady on Fire. The Clone is a cruelty-free vegan company that makes dupes of very well-known fragrances, but for a fraction of the price. I was sent this perfume along with 2 other ones. I didn't have any obligation to talk about them. They were like just gifted products. Think of it as like PR that big influencers get. But I do genuinely like the number 23. Anyway, this is my favorite of the 3. This is inspired by Black Opium. It smells really good. It lasts pretty well on me, but I mean, I feel like I have the same thing with every perfume that I wear. Probably because I just get used to the scent, and so like midday I don't really smell it all that much anymore unless it's on my clothes, and then I get like a whiff of it when I move. But anyway, I really like this one, and thank you to The Clone for sending this to me. I'm gonna talk about a pair of shoes that I've had. I was trying to remember. I'm pretty sure I bought them last spring or maybe like very early summer. It's a pair of Converse. They're the Lift Double Stack, I'm pretty sure. I wear them all the time, and I thought that I wouldn't wear them as much during the winter because like it's a canvas shoe. but we've had such a mild winter here that I wear them pretty much every day. They're my go-to shoe that I just put on as I head out the door. Yes, I'm tall. I still like a platform. These are also like crazy comfortable. When we went to France last summer, we spent the last 3 days of our trip in Paris, and if you've ever been to Paris, it's a very walkable city, and to me, the best way to explore a city is by walking anyway. We walked, I'm pretty sure, over 25,000 steps all 3 days. I was wearing these. My feet didn't hurt once. They're super comfortable. I always debate getting a second pair of these in a different color. There's also, I don't remember the name, but I'll put a photo up here. They have a different platform that has a little bit like spiky thing on the back that I also really like, and you can personalize the colors and all that. The amount of times that I've done the like personalize your shoe kind of thing, and then I just end up not doing it for some reason. But yeah, I'm gonna get us another pair of Converse because these are like too crazy comfortable. I don't know, there's something about a Converse that's kind of like nostalgic and cool and just makes me happy. I tried my first Naturium product this month. It is the Glow Getter Multi-Oil Body Butter. It is an oil-infused formula that deeply conditions and hydrates the skin, and I'm already done. I don't even have enough to moisturize my entire body next time I take a shower. But it was really, really nice. It's, I'm touching my hand because I applied some to do this little insert that you are seeing or just saw. It leaves my skin feeling really soft but never sticky. I have a thing with textures. If a product is sticky at all, I can't stand it, whether it's a lip product or a body product. So again, I like the texture. It is a body butter, but it's not thick at all. Is it? I would say it's still a bit thicker than a lotion, but almost like an in-between, and I really like it. It smells good. It's not strong at all, which I appreciate. It's a fairly neutral smell. I feel like it's from just some of the butter that's used in it, because it has shea butter in it, and I feel like that's probably what I'm smelling. So a fairly neutral smell, which is great, because if you want to apply, I don't know, like a body mist or a perfume after you apply this, it's not gonna like clash or anything. If you've watched any of my empties, you know that I adore the Fenty body butter, but I don't love the price of it. I'm pretty sure this is cheaper. And I would say, I think I like it just as much as the Fenty. I'm still gonna buy the Fenty because I like it so much, but I might like alternate between the two. I'm definitely gonna purchase this. I mean, it's in my favorite, so obviously I love it and I'm gonna purchase it again. I don't have it with me because I didn't want to schlep it, and I don't know, I feel like I couldn't show you anyway. But I rented a coat originally from, is it Maeve? I know it's an Anthro brand, but anyway, I rented a coat with my latest Newly, and pretty much immediately fell in love with it. I had been looking for a long line coat for a while now. I don't know, I feel like it fits me so well. It's definitely more of a fitted cut, but it's not so fitted that I can't wear like a sweater underneath. It's the perfect length. The sleeves of the perfect length. I love the asymmetrical detail that's like there's pockets but only on one side. It looks pretty when you button it. It's one button to the side, but it also looks amazing when you keep it open, which is what I tend to do. The only downside is I'm pretty sure it's like polyester or like synthetic fabric, so it's not a warm coat. But again, we've had a very mild winter, and in Western Oregon, it's rare that it gets like that cold anyway. We get a lot more of like mild spring and mild fall, and during the winter we'll get a few days of like really, really cold. And at the moment, I don't spend a lot of time outside anyway, so I don't really need like something super warm. Anyway, I adore this coat. I'm so happy that I finally found something that was on my wish list. Just like any other Newly user, I have a referral code. If you use it, you get $30 off your first subscription, and I get $10 off my next one. And I'm gonna have to move again. I have an unboxing of Newly, and I chat a little bit about the whole thing. I'll link it up here. I think it's worth a watch, and I am continuing my Newly subscription. It'll be my 3rd month when we come back from our short trip. And yeah, I think it's a really fun system, really. Another non-fashion, non-beauty thing that I really enjoyed, and I binged it in just a few days, which if you're a mom, you might know is kind of a big deal. It's the latest Game of Thrones spin-off series. Is it a Knight of Seven Kingdom? The Knight of Seven Kingdom? Something like that. I didn't even know that that was coming out. I'm so glad that my friend Stephanie posted in her stories that she was loving the show. I think she posted that like the day prior to the finale or something. I was like, wait, there's a new Game of Thrones show that I didn't know about. So anyway, I binged it. Obviously, it's in my favorite, so I really liked it. I loved the dynamic between Dunk and Egg. Even like in general, and it sounds weird coming from a Game of Thrones show, but in general, there were so many good like relationships and like the way that people interacted. I don't know, a lot of them were surprisingly sweet, again, for being a Game of Thrones spin-off. So yeah, it was a fairly like comforting show. It makes no sense. It's not too gory. There's definitely a few things that are absolutely disgusting, but compared to like some other things that we've seen in Game of Thrones and House of the Dragon, I found it very mild. Yeah, to me it's more of like following the main character Dunk and his story. And again, because busy mom, I go to sleep so soon after my kiddo that I really appreciated that the episodes were like 30 to 35 minutes. I love an hour-long episode. Like, I also started Bridgerton. I'm filming this, like the second half of the current season. But like sometimes we're like, ugh, an hour? I don't know if I can stay up that long. And I mean, I do. But I don't know, 30 to 35, it was nice. There was even one night that I watched two because I was so invested. So yeah, really good show. If you haven't seen it yet, I recommend it. There's two products from MeUndies that I want to quickly talk about. Little disclaimer, I'm a partner with MeUndies, which means that each month they send me 2 items, like they send me a list, I get to pick 2 items for free. But these I've actually bought with my own money. I'll have to put the names on the screen because I don't remember them off the top of my head, but the first one is, well, actually a set. It's this lace bralette and the matching bottom. I don't think it's it's probably like a hipster something. Even though they're kind of like a lace kind of thing, they're incredibly soft. I genuinely don't know how they did it. The bralette is not lined at all, so it is see-through. But even though it's, again, lace unlined, it's never itchy, because I've definitely worn in my days like lace bralette like that I felt like super itchy, and there's nothing worse than having your boob itch. I mean, they are, but it's very uncomfortable. And yeah, these are really, really good. I like that the straps are adjustable. There is a decent amount of little hooks here too to adjust around the chest. It is very stretchy as well. Doesn't dig in anywhere on me. I love the sizing on it. And yeah, I wear that set every single week. And something else that I wear every single week from MeUndies, it's a plain white t-shirt. But it's like, I mean, it's a little wrinkly because it was folded because I'm gonna pack it for a trip. It's their like modal fabric. So it's incredibly soft. And it's like, I don't know if you can tell, but it's like perfectly slouchy, but it still has structure. I got this one in a medium, which is my usual size, and this sun again. I got it in a medium, which is my regular size, and I love it so much that I just reordered it in a small because it's definitely a little bit baggy, which is great. Like, I love how it fits. But I ordered it in a small just to see, because I know it's gonna fit me as well. And I also ordered it in black in a medium because, again, like a good plain t-shirt sounds really boring, but actually, like, it's something that you need. It's also not cropped, so I can tuck it in my pants, which I love doing. But you don't have to, obviously. You could also like tuck it into your bra or like do a little knot or something. And again, it's like incredibly soft. If you're looking for a really good basic t-shirt, I highly recommend this. By the way, I'll have links to everything in the description box. And the last item is this Fenty Skin Dew and Plop Intense Hydration Slushy Mask. I'm pretty sure this is a recent release of the brand. I tried it because it sounded amazing for my dry skin in the winter, and I was not wrong. They call it a mask, but that's not how I use it. It says apply at night or as needed as the last step of your skincare routine, massage and burst the encapsulated oil bubbles, no need to rinse. I essentially use this as my nighttime moisturizer, and my skin feels so good in the morning. The texture is also like really fun. It's kind of like a gel, and as mentioned, there's like little bubbles that you barely feel, but then like as you massage it, you feel them not quite burst, but like you feel them disappear, and it feels really good. And don't do what I did the first time. You really don't need a lot of that. I mean, I took it down my neck and a little bit of my décolleté because I definitely took too much the first time. This little spatula thing is cute and it's pretty fun. It smells, to me, it's like the Fenty skincare smell. It smells the same as the body butter, it smells the same as the hand cream. It's not overwhelming at all, but it's a scent that I really, really enjoy. Again, this is now pretty much what I use as my nighttime moisturizer. The sun has moved again, but I am done talking about all the things that I liked in February. Hopefully you liked this video and it was helpful to know if a product is worth purchasing or not. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. If you have any questions or if you want to chat, feel free to leave a comment down below. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing, and hopefully I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.